My name is Steve Fairchild. I'm product manager for Fuji and also Kestrel. And we're going out on a lunchtime ride today. Got a finishing segment on it that's called Norcom. We got a Strava segment there, and we're going to try to crush it today. So we'll see what happens.
We used to do the lunch ride all the time here at ASI. We'd get in a good loop that had a little bit of everything here. Hammer out an hour, come back, and get back to work.
Often the guys will come back from a ride, and they were talking about a ride that they just did and they captured on Strava where they had a tailwind. Apparently, one of our employees here had done 37 miles an hour on the uphill for this road called Norcom.
Norcom Road is just this long straightaway, and it's the last straightaway where you can really open it up on the way back. One day, we had this tailwind, it was perfect. I was tailing Steve and he broke off and I thought he was done, and I just like hammered it to the end, and what I thought was the end, and then all of a sudden he whips around my side and like takes the segment.
It's not uncommon to look at somebody's number on Strava and say, I'm gonna beat that.
You know, when the four of us go out, or even two of us, we always like hammer that section.
Norcom Road is that one final gap where we can each unleash our power and see who has the most power left from the ride going out.
Everybody's competitive around here. It became a goal to beat that number. That day was a perfect storm of tailwind and a bunch of people motivated to ride real fast.
We went round and around months trying to come up with a name for the new bike, and we were back here one day and I think somebody brought up the fact that, you know, Jim had the Norcom Straight segment on Strava.
And I was talking to Jeff about naming the Norcom, and he said you should just call it the Norcom Straight after the Strava segment. Didn't really think anything of it, and we kind of had a brainstorming happy hour back in the graphics department. And just to break the ice, I said Norcom Straight.
The Norcom wasn't a permanent name, it was just an internal name to begin with. I was like, well, we have the perfect name. The idea for the name Norcom Straight kind of developed from that thought process.
We started thinking about it and like, wow, that'd be kind of a cool name. There's a cool story behind it.